And now, live from the studios of WHUC, this is Real Talk, where we get you something to talk about.
Hello, and thank you for joining us on another edition of Real Talk. I'm your host, Tanaya Gibson. Today's guest, we have a new face to the Hinds Bulldog family, but has already made an impact on college students' experience. She is the new financial aid advisor, the Hinds Utica campus, Miss Lovely Janiya Cooper. For anyone who doesn't know, can you tell us a little more about yourself?
Yes, so my name is Janiya Cooper. I am 24 years old. I am a resident of Utica, Mississippi. I graduated undergrad from Jackson State University. I am now obtaining my master's at Ole Miss in biomedical science.
For those who don't know, what inspired you to work for financial aid and help students navigate college funding?
Like I said, I was a student in undergrad and I'm still a student, so financial aid played a big part in our college experience, especially coming to university as a freshman. It is very hectic, very chaotic, and it's a lot you have to get done before you can start classes.
As a financial aid advisor, what are your duties?
So my duties on an everyday basis, I answer phone calls for students. I see students as well. I can help them complete the FAFSA. I explain to them their loans, their grants, and scholarships they have received from the school.
What are some loan and grants that Hinds provide?
Some loans that, well, with the financial aid application, you're automatically going to apply for the federal Pell Grant. That is free money that you receive that you don't have to pay back. You have two loans that you can be eligible for, which are the unsubsidized loan and the subsidized loan. But that is money you will have to pay back once you are done with school.
Oh, I'll just get the grant then. What's the difference between grants and loans?
Like I said before, grants and scholarships is money that you do not have to pay back. So whatever you receive, you don't have to worry about paying it back. I would urge students to apply for scholarships because that is free money. With loans, you will have to pay it back once you're done with school.
And then, are there any payment things after college, after students graduate?
Yes, you can set up a payment plan while you're in school if you want to avoid taking the loans. And if you do accept the loans, you can also set up a payment plan to pay that loan back through the federal aid.
We are having a good time talking with Miss Cooper about her adjustment to her new position. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, more about FAFSA and its impact on the college experience. Stay tuned.
Real Talk will be right back after this. Out of the loop of things happening around Hinds, subscribe to our WHUC YouTube channel at WHUC News 7 Hinds Community College. There you can find the latest news stories happening around the area, across the state, and more. Also, your latest weather authority forecast to start your day ahead and see what's going on in the world of sports. Plus, you can also watch our newscasts from day to night, replays of Real Talk and WHUC Sports Journal. Check it out today on your mobile device or your computer. Locally owned, always local, WHUC.
Greetings, wonderful students of Hinds Community College, Utica campus. I'm Delisha Banks, a proud multimedia journalist and reporter here at WJTV 12 News. The Radio and Television Production Broadcasting Technology program at Hinds in Utica has prepared me for such a time as this. It's why I'm able to stand here today and talk to you. So if you would like to be like me someday, reporting the news and being a voice for the voiceless, make the right decision and choose Hinds in Utica and choose the Radio and Television Production and Broadcasting Technology program.
And now, Real Talk continues.
Welcome back to Real Talk. I'm your host, Tanaya Gibson. For those who are just joining us, we have a new financial aid advisor on the Hinds Utica campus, Ms. Janiya Cooper. Ms. Cooper, I understand that FAFSA plays an important vital role in student enrollment. How does FAFSA work and why is it important?
So FAFSA is a free application that you can apply for. It works, it's just like a basic application. It's gonna ask you your name, your birthday, address, your parents' information, income, and yes, so students can just complete their information and it automatically populates like their cost of attendance, how much it's gonna cost each semester to go to a particular school.
And what are some of the biggest mistakes students make while filling out the FAFSA form?
Recently, I have been running into a lot of mistakes where returning students are putting that they're graduate level in school, but it's still undergrad. So Hinds is still undergrad, even if you have attained a bachelor's degree from somewhere else. A lot of times, students don't put their parents' information on there. That is a big problem I have ran into. It causes the FAFSA to be inactive, so it's going to take longer for us to receive it, and ultimately they have to go back and redo it, or they have to complete another step of forms for them to be eligible for financial aid.
What are some resources in Hinds at place to support, such as for counseling to understand loan repayments after they graduate?
Students are required to complete a loan entrance counseling on the studentaid.gov website along with the master promissory note. So their information breaks down the loan they have accepted and the repayment after school.
And are there any important deadlines that students should keep in mind?
Yes. So, well, if you're in school now, starting in August, you won't have to worry about doing a FAFSA for this year or next year, so you're fine. But if you're entering into school maybe 2027, you will have to complete a new FAFSA then.
How can students contact you and or reach you if they have any questions about financial aid?
So on the Utica campus, I am located in the Walter Washington building, Suite 120, an enrollment center.
Lastly, I know you have not been in this role long, but with the spite of Hinds enrollment going up 11%, and you see more students on campus since pre-COVID, can you tell us what's the most rewarding part about your job?
The most rewarding part about my job is just when the students leave out and they be like, oh, thank you so much. I can just call my mom and let her know everything's okay. That just, gives a relief because you are coming out to college without your parents. No families is here. You have to basically start a new life by yourself. So that is very rewarding to me.
I'm gonna call my mom and tell her how good this interview was. We would like to thank our beautiful financial aid advisor here on the Hinds Utica campus, Ms. Janiya Cooper, for taking time out of her busy schedule to talk about her new position and how financial aid plays a huge part of student enrollment here at Hinds Community College. Remember to like our Facebook page at Radio Television Production and follow us on Instagram at HindsCC Radio and Television, and subscribe to our YouTube to stay up to date with all the news happening around Hinds. You're watching Real Talk. Until next time.